Just to give you a sense of where we are as a country right now.
Finally getting stuff done.
We got to get stuff done, and one of the, it's good to highlight lawmakers around the country who are actually getting out there and doing stuff, but we give you a sense of just like where we are. You've got a guy who's in charge of HHS saying people shouldn't listen to me about health, basically pulling the Joe Rogan defense. I'm just a guy.
Just an entertainer.
I'm just a guy. People shouldn't listen to me. They should talk to their doctors. That, of course, we'll play that clip tomorrow of the head of the FDA going, yeah, we can't know about the COVID vaccine. People should ask their doctors. Well, where do the doctors get the information from? But this is going on in Louisiana. It's real. Or I should say it's really happening, or there's an attempt. I imagine this stuff won't pass, but understand, like, this is the country that we live in now, and there's more and more people who have this sort of like perspective, and you just wonder, like, A, how did this person get elected, and B, like, where are they getting their information from? And then you just look around and you go, oh, wait, no, this all makes sense. This is, I don't have the name of the...
Fox 8.
This is Fox 8 in Louisiana.
Lawmakers believe some aircraft are dumping chemicals in the sky to try to manipulate the weather.
While a federal weather agency says it's doing no such thing, a bill is making its way through the legislature aimed at ending so-called chemtrails.
Pause it. I just want you to know, and we should just go back a little bit. The federal agency that the National Weather Service denies that they're trying to change the weather. Okay, so...
Okay, then that's what they would say.
Oh, yeah. Like they would say, oh, no, we are doing it.
They're putting carbon in the atmosphere. That's the thing to worry about, not...
Oh, Matt.
Mind control.
Oh, give me a break, Matt. Here we go. What a mouthpiece you are.
Lawmakers believe some aircraft are dumping chemicals in the sky to try to manipulate the weather.
While a federal weather agency says it's doing no such thing, a bill is making its way through the legislature aimed at ending so-called chemtrails. Andres Fuentes reports.
Ponchatoula State Representative Kimberly Landry Coates defended a Senate bill aimed at a problem she says is growing across the state.
Your bill would prohibit the intentional release of dispersion of these chemicals that you're talking about. And you said it's to control the weather? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Coates says the bill prevents the white straight lines in the sky left behind by aircrafts. The Environmental Protection Agency says jet aircraft do form what's called contrails under certain atmospheric conditions, like when a jet's heat meets the cold atmosphere. It's the same.
Likely story.
Crap, I was doing contrails out my mouth last winter when it was really cold out.
And that's what changed the weather.
Right.
That's
sorry,
what changed
guys. I had no idea I was doing that.
Too many kids pretending to smoke with a pencil and blowing out into the cold air.
Just relatedly, Louisiana ranked worst state as pollution, poverty, violence among factors in U.S. News report, also education down there. So, I guess priorities.
When you think about carbon emissions and you think about the state of Louisiana, there's probably some incentive that these lawmakers have to keep the public thinking that it's the chemtrails and not the pollution that is
the oil industry.
Yeah, hey, Jerry, you working on that 747? Yep, just putting the canister on the back to change the weather.
We're delayed again because the mind control stuff didn't make the connecting flight.
Yep.
I also got to know how they're going to what the enforcement mechanism is for
no
this
airplanes.
bill.
No more airplanes in Louisiana.
Fly around Louisiana.
They're just going to say you can't change the weather anymore. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just don't spray the stuff on us.
In that we can see our breath on a cold day. But Coates and other lawmakers call the lines chemtrails. She claims the lines are made of nanochemicals that change the weather.
Other than the nanoparticles of aluminum, what else have you found?
Barium, And there's some long words that I can't pronounce.
On the House floor, Coates claimed that the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration sends chemicals into clouds to reflect sunlight in an effort to make the Earth's surface cooler. NOAA says it does not conduct weather modification experiments and has no plans to do so. Coates also believes other agencies are involved in these so-called chemtrails.
Hold on, go back. One sentence? That's all their response is? We don't do it and we don't have plans to do it? Give me a break.
Wasn't Trump supposed to clean all of this up? I don't understand why Louisiana needs to do this.
Why are we making it cooler, though? Why would NOAA be making it cooler?
Well, they're trying to do that because of the climate change lie.
They're pretending to make it seem like that it's cooler because they're fighting climate change?
Yeah.
Or is it just that we're making it cooler so the government can sell more coats? Like, what would be the purpose of just making it cooler?
There's attempts at like what's called cloud seeding in the western states, where you'd try to get the clouds by shooting silver iodide into it to get them to precipitate more. And the research on that is inconclusive. It's not sure that it works at all, but it is not coming out of commercial airliners in Louisiana.
Maybe she just likes it warmer, and that's why the government's just out to get her by making it cooler.
I think she's in the pocket of big bus. The bus and train
The Greyhound gives her
are funding this.
Oh, well, I'm all...
Take down airplanes.
We're going to build high-speed rail because of this?
Right, yeah.
Cooler. NOAA says it does not conduct weather modification experiments and has no plans to do so. Coates also believes other agencies are involved in the so-called chemtrail conspiracy theory across Louisiana.
Who is doing this?
There's multiple people, multiple groups, contractors.
Who are the contracts with?
I've seen the documents with at least 9 federal agencies.
We reached out to Coates for clarification on her claims, but have not heard back. One of those claims is that she sees the lines in the sky regularly.
Once a week?
At least, yes. From my house all the way to the Capitol. So when you look up in the air, you watch for the big white lines across the sky.
And so I just need to look up. I probably haven't been looking up.
Well, they're there, but...
Lawmakers were mixed with the vote passing the measure.
Wait, what?
Out of the House, despite some Republicans joining the Democrats in voting down the bill. Now that measure will head before the state Senate lawmakers sometime next week.
I want to make that clear. It passed the House.
I mean...
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lay, hoodalay, hoodalay, hee-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay, hoodalay, hoodaloo.
Yep, that's where we're at.
I hope they pass it, and they should ban trolls also, ban
demons.
Dragons.
It's going to be awesome where there's a no-fly zone over the state of Louisiana. Trump says he's considering ways to serve a third term as president. Every time we call out Trump's authoritarianism, the right calls it media hysteria. But here's your reminder. Trump is openly trying to defy the Constitution and run for a third term. But if you don't know the bias behind your news, you might actually believe Trump's just teasing us. Go to ground.news/majority to see how framing influences more than your perception. Media bias is powerful enough to shape policy and, yes, even Trump's ability to undermine the Constitution. That's why we've partnered with Ground News for years now. Their app and website breaks down how the most critical issues we're facing are being spun. By exposing each reporting source's hidden agendas, I can see the world as it is, not as their biases want me to. Even better, if I'm ever reading about an issue on another site, their browser extension flags the source's political bias and instantly links me to other reports so I can verify the information. They're not some new tool I needed to learn. Ground News is a better version of the doom scrolling we're already doing. And after reading your comments, it's clear you'd benefit from them too. I got my viewers 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month for clarity and context when you go to ground.news/majority or scan my QR code. Democracy thrives on knowing the full story, not just the version you're fed. So sign up for Ground News today. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.